Hi, my name is Lynn and I'm a health and wellness practitioner. I want to thank you for joining me for my essential oil mind-body integration session video. I like to call those customized sessions for short. And you may have come across one of my webinars where I teach about how to work with essential oils to literally bring a positive frequency into your body from an emotional aspect. And so I don't want to assume you know all about essential oils. You may know about essential oils, but that's okay. Let's cover a couple basics so we know where we're going with this. First of all, your body is made of energy frequencies. You know this is true because when in the wintertime you walk across the carpet, you shock your pet, you shock a family member, there's an energy exchange, right? This is why lightning likes people also. Energy exchange. You have energy. A doctor may see on an EKG machine, you've seen those frequencies go across the monitor. The doctor can see disharmony in the heart through the frequencies that are displayed on that monitor. So Albert Einstein talked about that everything has vibrations and vibrations are frequencies. So you need to understand that everything has a frequency, from the water that you drink, to the essential oil that you use, to the food that you eat, to the words that you say. Everything has a frequency about it. So disease in the body means you have an energy frequency that is not balanced. So just look at the word dis-ease, right? It is not easy for the body to be in harmony. So when we talk about addressing emotions that are not serving you, you gain tremendous balance. So your wellness journey is going to be exponentially increased if you start to address the emotions behind your blocks in your body systems. So positive emotions equal harmony. So like receiving flowers or food or some kind of gift from someone makes you feel good inside. Or receiving a compliment, kind words, also makes you feel good inside. That is raising your frequency, right? Versus negative emotions or experiences. Say, for instance, someone's called you a bad name, or there's anger or betrayal that you've been exposed to. Unless you're not human, you know what I'm talking about, right? These words, these emotions make you feel bad. That lowers your frequency. It's pretty simple. Have you ever walked in a room not knowing what was said and you could feel tension? That's a frequency. So let's talk a little bit more about this, because not only is it your spoken words or emotions, it's also unspoken, right? Have you ever thought bad thoughts, right? There's actually a scripture that supports this. It's Psalm 19:14. It talks about not only your spoken words, but your unspoken thoughts, right, can also bring about this disharmony. So disharmony in the cells can move to harmony in a number of ways. With actions, right? Someone giving you something nice like flowers. It can happen with words. We just talked about that. The words that someone speaks to you can make you feel good or bad. So the auditory sense, right? How about smells? The sense of smell. Cookies make you feel good, right? Or maybe essential oils make you feel good. So, or certain essential oils, right? So each of the senses is important to think about in this process as we go through this. I'd like to also share with you Dr. Emoto's work on hidden messages in water. You can Google his book called that, and you got to understand that I'm paraphrasing tremendously, but the gist of his experiment was he had a glass of water with the word love on it and a glass of water with the word hate. And after a certain period of time, he then took water molecules from each of those glasses of water, and the one that had love on it was all a beautiful snowflake looking molecular structure. And the water molecule from the hate water looked like a swamp, right? So think about it. Your cells are bathed in water. Your body is 87% water. So what kind of swamp are your cells in? because this ease starts at the cellular level, right? So it's really important that you understand this. Now, maybe you are familiar with software that can actually be used to read your frequency to help pick the most beneficial essential oil blend for you. And that's a great way to do it. I'm going to tell you these sessions are similar to that, but so much more far-reaching, so you need to understand that. First of all, these sessions can be done remotely, so it doesn't matter if you and I are in the same town or not. We can still do this with all the technology that exists. We use a science that people know called applied kinesiology. Somebody out there might call it muscle testing. It's basically the same thing. So using that technique, I am trained to actually flesh out the possible emotional blocks that could be keeping you from achieving your goals in life. And this all works, by the way, long distance, it works similar to prayer, that it can work across the miles like prayer does, because all I'm doing in your session is helping to raise your body's attention, raise its awareness of an aha moment that's causing your body to be out of balance. So now let's look specifically at the session.